Hello everybody, my name is Mike Stewart. I'm a motivational and inspirational speaker, playwright, poet, author, and greatness coach. My influence is my creator, my purpose is humanity, and my goal is to achieve my greatness, express my love, and live my success. I believe that every day is a great day in every way. If you seek greatness, it will seek you. If you want it, it wants you. I want to be great. What about you? Because it's not how good you are, it's how great you want to become. Listen, today I'd like to talk to you about the weed, the seed, and the tree. I don't know if you ever heard the expression before. It's not how many seeds in an apple, but it's how many apples in a seed. And that has to do with the whole harvest process. And what I want to talk to you about is the harvest that we have in our life. What are you expecting out of yourself? What are you looking to achieve out of your life? Because one of the things that happens is in terms of, when I used to work in the prisons, I used to see this whole concept in terms of, and I think about the people who are able to leave and never come back, the people who leave for a short period of time and come back, and the people who never leave. And I put that into a category of the weed, the seed, and the tree. You see, the whole purpose of a seed is to grow and develop and to become what it is you're supposed to become. But it's a choice that has to be made. Because the other thing about when you put a seed in the ground, the first thing that happens is the seed has to be destroyed before it can begin to grow. But when it's destroyed, when it begins to grow, the thing that's waiting for it in the ground is the weed. And the whole purpose of the weed is to strangle the seed so the seed doesn't become what it's supposed to become. So a lot of times what happens, you put a seed into the ground, and what begins to happen is when it gets into the ground and it begins, the elements of the earth take place and all God mysteries happen where that seed breaks and begins to grow. Well, the first thing to happens is the seed is in the ground, but when it's destroyed, what begins to happen is this weed goes in and tries to strangle it, to stop it from becoming what it's supposed to become. Now what happens in life is a lot of times that seed knows it's going to have a struggle for its existence once it goes to the ground. So many times the seed just wants to stay in your hand and not go into the ground because it doesn't want to struggle, and it just is satisfied talking about, well, it's an apple seed. But then the other seed that goes into the ground, and once the elements of the earth destroy it and it begins to grow, and it keeps on growing, and when the weeds try to wrap it around and strangle it, it just breaks loose and grows and becomes the apple tree, which it's supposed to be. Now, when I began to understand this whole concept, what happens is, why does the same seed go into the ground and one will be strangled by a weed and just becomes a weed like that, never grows into what it's supposed to become, and the other seed that goes into the ground grows and becomes the tree they're supposed to become, and from the tree the apples will grow and it will nourish your body? Well, here's the thing. You see, that seed that went into the ground that didn't know it was supposed to be an apple tree, it died by the weed because the weed strangled it. That other seed that went into the ground wasn't a seed at all. It knew it was supposed to be a tree. And so when the weed tried to strangle it, it just broke loose because it wasn't strong enough to stop it from becoming what it was supposed to become. And that's how a lot of people are in life. A lot of people are like, they don't know what they want to become, so they go on the ground. The weed easily strangles its hopes, dreams, whatever it's supposed to become, because it never really was sure on what it was supposed to become. But those other people who go into the ground and become the tree is they always knew what they were supposed to become. See, they both had a struggle, but one did not know what it was supposed to be and the other one did. So I ask you this, what are you? Are you just satisfied and talking about being an apple seed, and you'll stay in your hand and you won't go into the ground because you don't want to struggle for your existence because you're not sure about what it is you're supposed to be? Or are you the tree and a seed, and when you go into the ground you know what you're supposed to be and nothing can stop you from becoming what you're supposed to become? It's a metaphor, but it applies to your life. So my question is, are you the weed? Are you the seed? Are you the tree? Listen, until next time I talk to you, remember, every day is a great day in every way. If you seek greatness, it'll seek you. If you want it, it wants you. I want to be great. What about you? Don't wait on a great day. Make a great day.